Welcome back to the Three Amigos MMA podcast. We're here building up to UFC Fight Night from Liverpool, England at the Echo Arena. We got Darren Till going up against the Wonderboy, Thompson, in a massive fight for us UK fans. I'm joined here with Leo.
Hey guys.
And we've actually got our first guest on the podcast, all the way from Liverpool. We've got Darren Till on the phone. Darren, how are you doing?
It's a pleasure to be here.
It's an honour to have you here on the podcast. You know, we've been reaching out for guests for months now, and we finally got, a big name to take us to that next level. So, how's the training going? A massive fight here at welterweight. How's the training coming along?
I know best training camp I've ever been on. It's the fight of my life. Wonderboy's a welterweight. He ain't gonna touch me. I'm gonna lay a glove on me. I'm gonna absolutely take him to task. I'm a light heavyweight. You know this place. I'm a light heavyweight.
Yeah.
I'm fighting a welterweight. I'm gonna absolutely destroy him.
You sound pretty fired up for this one, and obviously it's a massive fight for you. And we're joined by Eric. How's it going, Eric?
Yeah, alright, man. That was nice, man. Nice to get Darren Till on there, innit?
Yeah, man. Big name. He didn't have much time for us, but I'm sure we can get a word with him after the fight as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a busy guy, innit? Gotta understand.
So we are here building up to this massive event, the first time in Liverpool, guys. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
It's good, man. Excited. First card in Liverpool. See what the Scousers are saying on this one.
Where you from, mate? You flash cockney bastards. You know Stanley?
And they got one of their own in the main event, Darren Till. I mean, it's a massive fight for him.
Yeah, man. Every one of his fights has been super exciting.
Yeah, man.
Insane, man. With Wonderboy, his biggest challenge yet.
Yeah.
Wonderboy's looked unstoppable apart from Tyron Woodley, who's been able to give him a fight so far.
Yeah.
Can Darren Till do what Woodley's done?
Yeah, I mean, he's got everything to gain in this, right? I mean, Eric, the odds like Wonderboy is just, he's got everything to lose in this one.
I mean, this is a big step up for Darren Till. Very exciting fighter, obviously. We all like his fighting style, and he's got a lot on his shoulders at the minute with Bisping leaving. We have a huge gap now in terms of a true mixed martial artist and contender for the UFC. Bisping's been such an amazing ambassador for the UK, and he's one of the reasons that we get cards like this come over. And Darren Till's got big shoes to fill, so hopefully he can carry on the momentum. But this is tough. This is a serious step up in competition. Wonderboy is really elite, and it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, the fighting styles of these two guys would suggest a real all-out striking chess match and back and forth, really. I mean, hopefully. But it should be an entertaining fight for sure.
Yeah, for sure. The cards have been a bit slack, since Bisping been beaten up in his last couple of fights. But like you said, I mean, the UK is looking for a new star, and Darren Till obviously is going to have all the support of his hometown. It's, a dream for him, this fight. Like you said, it's a lot to carry on his shoulders, and like you said, the biggest test of his career.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge step up for him fighting the number one contender in that division. Do you think it's too much too soon?
Well, I think after the Cerrone fight, he looked so good in that. Obviously, Cerrone is at the end of his career, but, that fight finally got him into the top 10. Yeah. And it just so happened that everyone was matched up, so Wonderboy took the fight. Everyone else. We've got Colby Covington and Dos Anjos fighting in Brazil. We've got Maia versus Usman, and obviously Woodley got injured since his last fight with Maia last year.
Yeah.
So with him out, I mean, fair play to Wonderboy. He's like stepping up into enemy territory in this one.
Yeah, he's just got to fight who they give him now, really, don't they?
He's not getting a crack at Tyrone. Yeah. He's got to win a couple more. But like I said, the balls of him to take this fight. He's got to travel to Liverpool of all places.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. It's a big advantage for Till being on home ground, man. Like Liverpool fans are going to be going for it, man. We know that they're very, very passionate fans.
It's something Thompson probably hasn't encountered in his career, you know, being the bad guy. You know?
Yeah. It's the first time for him.
That's a really good point.
With his style and everything, you know, it's hard not to cheer for Thompson, you know. But I mean, what do you think that crowd's going to be like for Till, Eric?
I think the Scousers are going to make it really uncomfortable for him, man. I'm sure they'll get on the bellies. They'll be having it large. Massive respect. I'm a huge fan of both, as I'm sure we all are, of both these fighters. And it's a risky move for both of them. You're absolutely right. Wonderboy taking this fight, this is a bit of a risk. A huge risk, in fact, because it could go tits up. And even though Darren Till's getting some good momentum over here in the US and ranking-wise, he isn't considered at the top of the heap. So he would be taking a real big loss if he were to lose. But by the same token, Darren Till's taking a huge risk himself because you may say he's got nothing to lose, but he's obviously got a bit of momentum, and the momentum could get stopped sharp, man, because Wonderboy's a killer.
Yeah.
So he could have easily taken another little baby step and made his way further up, but fair play to both of them, man. Like I said, they're both true mixed martial artists. They're both great martial artists. So I love this fight.
And, you know, Till, of course, putting his undefeated record on the line. You know, that's one thing he's got to lose. I think, it could be a bigger step up than he thinks. But, you know, the way he looked against Cerrone, like, he is improving all the time. And, you know, like he'll tell you himself, he is a massive welterweight.
Yeah, I mean, it's impressive how much of an impact he's made in just, like, 4 fights he's had in UFC, 4 or 5 maybe. 4 or 5, yeah. Just so quick because they've been so impressive, so fast, and as you said, the way he knocked out Cerrone was just unbelievable. You know? And to get Stephen Thompson after that, you know, he's got a character on him. That's why, you know, he's got a good personality on him. So that's why we want to make him this kind of big UK guy. He's gonna make these big cards against people like Thompson.
Is there a person that you're looking at?
I had my eye on Mike Perry. Me and you were meant to fight.
Yeah, man, he's insanely marketable, isn't he? He's a real charismatic fella. He's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
he's a big personality, so he fits the mold, man. And the thing is, I am a little worried, man, because I don't think he's been tested, like, at all. I don't think the caliber of fighters he fought is particularly impressive, except for Donald Cerrone. Obviously, Donald Cerrone is a top fighter, but at the same time, he's coming towards the end of his career for sure. So, you know, it's not the best kind of competition. So I think Darren Till's really not been tested, man. So I am slightly worried for him on that regard.
But the way he made, you know, Cerrone turtle up, I mean, usually that doesn't happen for like a few rounds. To get him in the first round was impressive. And his striking is just like improving like so much every time we see him. And he's looking more comfortable in there. Like you said, it's a massive test, but I think he thrives off big fights like this, you know, and he's been telling us for years he is the best fighter in the world, you know what I mean?
Dan, it's very simple. I believe I'm the best fighter alive. I say it time and time again, and I believe it. Trust me. Light heavyweight fighting in the welterweight division. Look how powerful I am. Look at them shots. I was just relaxed. I wasn't trying. First rounds of feeling out process, and, you know, I caught him, and I knew I'd caught him. I know I'll catch him.
He can't wait for this one, and it's going to be a massive fight. Great atmosphere.
I definitely think he's got the style to beat Thompson. You know, I think, you know, in stand-up it's very difficult to beat a guy like Thompson, but because he's very defensive and uses that karate so well.
It's hard to even hit him.
Yeah, but he's got that long stance, and I see that Darren Till's got like a good kickboxer stance. Like, he's good with his hands and he's good at kicking as well. And if he can hit that front leg, I think, of Thompson, that would be a big advantage against a karate guy like that. I think it reminds me of Shogun versus Machida. You know, I think Shogun figured out how to beat that karate stance with the Muay Thai. And I think if Darren Till can do that and take Thompson's leg out, then he'd have a very good chance in this match.
Yeah, I mean, you think he'd even go for a takedown in this one, or just you think he can hang on the feet?
No, I think he should hang on the feet. I think he should stand with him, but he can't be too aggressive in this fight and fall into Thompson's trap. You know, he knows how to counter better than anyone in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Thompson, his last fight against Masvidal, you know, he makes people look ordinary on the feet. You know, and he moves, he sidesteps. He hits you as he's moving away with a side kick.
And he's got so many moves, man.
Yeah.
Like, he can hit you with any limb really fast and hard. Like.
I think that's the question is, will Till be able to land, you know, quick enough? You know, I think Till does have good speed.
He's got really good speed and
Great
a lot of power, man.
Yeah.
Man, the way he hurt Cerrone in that fight.
And Thompson will be aware of that, and he'll be doing what he does, you know, he'll be circling and trying to strike on the outside, I think. Yeah, it really matches up to be a striking war, I think.
I think so, yeah. I don't really see either of these guys wanting to go to the ground.
Sure.
Really. It's not their game.
Yeah.
I think, you know, fitness is probably going to be one of the biggest factors in this fight. I think they can both go for quite a while, but it'd be impressive to see Till even just go the distance with Thompson. That would be an impressive performance.
Yeah.
But Thompson's clearly got the fitness. You know, we know he can do those 5 rounds quite easily.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Eric?
Darren Till, what I really like about him is power that he brings. A lot of energy, man, going forward. He doesn't stop. He just goes forward. At the same time, he looks like he's overpowered a lot of his opponents, and he is much bigger. Like, you know, Darren Cerrone, let's not forget that he was a lightweight, really.
Yeah.
So if he's claiming to be a light heavyweight or at least a middleweight, he's a big lad. Like, I'm not being funny, but you should be battering a lightweight. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I like that he goes forward, but I don't know if he's going to be able to be that imposing with someone as deadly as Wonderboy Thompson. And Thompson's been in there with big dudes, man, like with Woodley. So he knows what it is to handle a big guy and a strong guy. So I think why it becomes a chess match, it'll be interesting to see who's actually going to keep moving forwards. Because I think Wonderboy's not nervous to get taken down, as you guys said. I think both of them do want to stand and strike. So I think Wonderboy's not really going to be too nervous about getting taken down like he was against the champion Tyron Woodley. And therefore he can go forward a lot more. But Till's also going to want to, because that's his fighting style, but surely he's going to be maybe a bit apprehensive to Wonderboy's like spinning kicks and shit. So it's going to be really interesting to see who's going to be moving forward more and who's going to be moving back.
Yeah, I think Till has to get Wonderboy's respect early and let him feel, you know, his power to keep him on guard. Otherwise, Wonderboy will be in and out all night, you know, if he gets comfortable.
Yeah.
Like we saw that with Masvidal, you know, sidestepping him and, you know, knocking him down several times. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. I think Till needs to get that respect, but not overcommit afterwards as well. You know, he needs to be smart and be very, very tentative at the same time.
I'm sure Till admires Wonderboy's striking and has watched him for a while, so he'll have done his homework. And I mean, like you said,
I think so. I think he's a fan of him.
Yeah, I think he'll be trying to take that leg out, like you said, straight away.
Yeah,
and stopping that movement that Wonderboy gets away with so much.
Yeah, I think both these guys are very smart fighters, and they both come with a good game plan to their fights. So it'll be interesting to see who's got the better game plan. You know, it really is a chess match in that sense. You know.
Wow, it's gonna be.
The one thing I say is that I hope Wonderboy's not coming in thinking Darren Till's not good enough and underestimating him. Because I think that would be a deadly mistake.
Yeah.
And I've seen it happen in certain fights, man. I saw it happen with Badoom against Miocic, for example, where quite blatantly Badoom just had no respect for Stipe. And he made a silly mistake, man. And it's happened before with GSP and Matt Serra. So I just hope Wonderboy's not taking Darren Till super lightly, because Darren Till, like you said, he hits hard, man. And also his 1-2s are very, very sharp. Like his boxing is very, very sharp, like when he throws his 1-2s. And like you said, Leo, I like it, man. Take his league leg. If he takes Wonderboy's league leg, it stops a lot of his movement and his sharpness. Because that's the main thing about Wonderboy for me, man. How fast and how twitchy his movement is, man.
Yeah.
How he gets those kicks. Like, you know, with no backlift, he just gets those kicks up, just slaps you around the face with it.
Yeah, it's that quick karate stance, but it's a very wide stance. So that's why I just think it's a real target, that front leg. And he does like to switch stance as well, so you can take both legs out essentially if you want to. So that'd be interesting.
I imagine if he can, Darren Till should be wanting to do a bit of clinch work just to mix it up.
Yeah.
I mean, elite striker like that, if he's at least second guessing, isn't it? If he's thinking you're going to clinch him or whatever, just to mix it up and fix it, because he is such an imposingly strong guy that I think if he got Wonderboy in the clinch, he could wear on him, and he could land some elbows and knees.
Yeah, definitely. I think Darren Till's got amazing elbows as well. He needs to use that shit, and really kind of, if he can get him up against the fence or hold on to him, wear him down, as you say, Eric, and use those elbows as a real weapon of Darren Till, man. He can throw that thing.
Yeah. But, it will be crazy, like we said, that, Darren Till's got everything to gain, but just imagine if Wonderboy, we've seen him do it before with Ellenberger and Johnny Hendricks. He lands one of those, like, spinning fucking harrowing Tekken kicks to the head. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, in Liverpool, that would be such a statement. Like, this is, like, Till's number 7 or 8, but
He's number 8.
he is legit.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure Wonderboy's looking for something special in this one to prove, he wants that belt. He wants another shot.
Yeah, there's a real high chance of a flashy knockout in this fight.
Oh,
I think that's one of the best things about it.
They could both be spinning at the same time.
Yeah. There's going to be some brutal haymakers thrown in there, but with skill, not crazy. And, it's a very skillful fight, I think. And just so much likeliness of flash kicks and all sorts from Darren Till, man. He's just crazy.
And not just that, but like trying to focus on each other in this fight with that sea of shell suits in the crowd, just blinding your eyes.
There's going to be an atmosphere in that place, I guarantee.
It's going to be fucking nuts. These Liverpool fans have been waiting years for this, so it's going to be epic. Cannot wait for this fight. So to try and call it, guys, how do we think this fight will go? Who are you picking? Leo?
Me first. Well, to be fair, I mean, my brain says really Wonderboy should be winning this fight. That's what I really think is the most likely scenario. But I'm going with Darren Till on this one just because he's on home turf, and I think he's got all the hype and he's undefeated. And when you're that confident going into this fight, I think it's a real advantage as well. Mm-hmm. And I think Wonderboy, he's a bit shaky after a loss to Woodley. And in Masvidal fight, I thought he was a little bit tentative in that fight compared to before. And if he fights like that against Darren Till, I think he might lose as well. Yeah. So I'm going to go with Darren Till on this one. I'm going to say KO in the 3rd round.
Jesus. No. Yeah, I mean, thinking of it myself, I'm going to disagree though. I think, Wonderboy, if he fights his fight, he should be able to stay on the outside and dictate where this fight goes. And the thing is, if Darren can catch him, not with just one, I think it will take a few, because Wonderboy can take a punch as well. And that's the big question. But I think Wonderboy can get it done. I'd love to see Darren win this one. Yeah. And I'll be cheering him on. But I think Wonderboy gets probably a decision victory.
Decision, yeah. Okay. How about you, Eric? What are you thinking?
I agree with both of you. Stephen Thompson should win this fight, but a lot of things depend. But I don't know where his head's at. Like, if he's underestimating Darren Till. Also, you made a good point, Leah. After the Woodley fight, those fights that he had, they were so disappointing in terms of output and action, and obviously ultimately result, drawing and losing to him. I think it might have changed him as a fighter, and he isn't that super aggressive Wonderboy Thompson that we knew, and he is quite tentative now, because those fights have big impacts on you. So if he is tentative, I think Darren Till is a dangerous person to be tentative with. So it really does depend where Wonderboy's head's at, how he approaches this fight, but he should win. He should win. So I would say, Wonderboy is the favourite. 5 rounds is possible, but I think it's a late KO, maybe 4th round from Wonderboy.
Wow.
Okay.
Decisive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you guys are talking about and being tentative for. I think, obviously he treated Woodley with respect and didn't want to leave anything out there and get taken down. And I think we saw in that Masvidal fight, he was back to his old self, in and out, sidestepping, hitting you before you even knew it, like 1-2s. the body kicks. I think he'll have all of that. Like you said, I think Masvidal had been walking through people before that fight, looking like a real strong welterweight. So I think Wonderboy has a habit of shutting down these up and comers.
I just think the Wonderboy before the Woodley fight would have knocked out Masvidal a lot more cleanly. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's definitely a bit cautious now, but I think it's like Machida, isn't it? You know, he wins the fight, and if the knockout comes, it comes. But he's never gonna.
That's a great example. That is a great example. Look what happened to Machida, innit? He started becoming so tentative and not taking any risks. And like, I get it. Like, obviously, he doesn't want to get punched in the face. Like, it must suck. So, but like, it did affect him as an effective fighter. He became too passive and tentative. And I'm not saying Wonderboy's there yet. I'm just saying I hope that doesn't happen, because it could. After those Woodley fights, they could leave that kind of effect on him, and he could become tentative, which I hope doesn't happen.
Yeah, we'll see. Can't wait. So yeah, a few other fights on the card, like talk about. Not the best card of all time, like we said, but we got our boy Arnold Allen coming in again against the Danish Mads Burnell. Another big fight for the almighty Allen, and you know, he's rising up the ranks quite well, so looking forward to seeing him again.
Yeah, should be a good fight.
He's in the Scandinavian wrecking crew, isn't it? He took out Mr. Finland the fight before, wasn't it? Now he's going after this Danish guy. Have him up.
His European tour fights. And we've also got Jason Knight versus Makwan Amirkhani, Mr. Finland himself, and this should be an action-packed fight as well.
Yeah. Really fun fight, this one. I think Jason Knight's a great fighter. You know, he's going to really put on a show. He always does, man.
Yeah, a couple up and coming featherweights. You know, Amir Khan, he always looks flash. You know, and he's fought in London, England a few times, so he'll be looking to impress once again.
Mm-hmm.
That's an early contender for fight of the night, man. That could be a sick explosive fight, those two.
Yeah, and then we got another one of our boys, Tom Breese, 10-1. Fighting at middleweight against the veteran. They've flown him all the way over from Australia. He had to have his knees massaged halfway through the flight. But Daniel Kelly will be...
Leo's favourite fighter, isn't it?
Oh, Daniel Kelly.
The Rashad killer himself, Daniel Kelly.
Oh, Daniel Kelly, man. He's a funny guy, man. Just a funny looking guy.
He must have got into the game quite late, right?
Yeah, he's pretty old.
Yeah. And he hasn't had that many fights. You know, he reminds me of...
But he is actually a good fighter. He's just annoyingly good.
Yeah.
He's an Olympian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Judo, I believe.
Yeah.
Right.
He just looks like a geography teacher, doesn't he?
Yeah. It looks like, well, he's been doing like carpentry his whole life, and he's a bit worn out from all the heavy lifting. I mean, that should be a good scrap, and yeah, we hope Tom Breese can pick up the win there and represent us well.
Yeah, go Breeze.
Definitely.
All looking forward to it. Thanks for listening, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this preview. I think we'll be back for Whitaker Romero, maybe.
Yeah, man. Definitely. You know, we'll be back for the next big UFC event. So follow us and give us some comments. Let us know who you think's going to win this fight. Is it Darren Till's night, or is it going to be good old Wonderboy Thompson again? Tune in.
Yeah, this one's for all the men staying back home in the UK and Liverpool representing. Hope you like the fun, and make sure that you're cheering for our fighters. Big up to Darren Till and Tom Allen and all the English representing.
Cool. Thanks for listening, guys. See you next time.
Yeah, peace out.